All right, no more questions?
Well, Vaughn, when you
I'm sorry, buddy.
the defense has played pretty well, obviously, but there have been some breakdowns, and the offense has had its struggles. When you look at where you are right now compared to where you think you can be, where you want to be right now, where are you?
I think we're in the right spot right now. We keep on building each week, keep on getting better each week, holding each other accountable each week, and just executing each week, just reading each other keys, and just building that chemistry so we can play well at the end of the season.
I mean, you think, all the intangibles, the chemistry, the leadership, all that stuff is certainly in place?
Oh yeah, it's about online. We on the tracks right now. We're just getting better each week. We're getting to know each other a little bit better each now. It seems like we don't need coaches as much as we did last year on the field. So I think everybody knows their job and they're executing their keys. So we on point right now.
Vaughn, what does it do for a defense to have a series like y'all had at the end of the game last week where y'all were successful? What does it do for the defense down the road to know you sort of face that moment of truth?
It's growth. Like I said, we know each other very well now. The bond that we build, especially from last year, those last 3 games, just growth each week. We trust in each other, holding each other accountable. Everybody do their job. Individual
player like yourself to make a play like you did in the corner of the end zone there on one of those plays, what does it do for you? I mean, obviously you've made some plays here and stuff, but season's kind of on the line right there.
Right, it's just expected. Those guys look for those plays for me like that. So yeah. I just want to make those big plays for the guys and this coaching staff and Buckeye Nation.
Vaughn, Coach Fickle said earlier today that they specifically designed the defense to put more pressure on you, to give you more responsibilities. Do you look at that as like a badge of honor, something you've earned that opportunity to have more put upon you?
Yeah, I did. Certainly. I asked for what Coach asked. I told him, put me on the island. I'll get the job done for you. So that's what I did for these guys.
When did that conversation take place?
I've been talking about it all year.
Yeah, really? Yeah.
So he's just waiting for the right time and really just executing a 2 to a flat. And I know these guys been running a sail route on us. That's a quarter beater. Yeah. And I told the coach I want to take it away. So I had no chance, and that's what I did.
When y'all lose Gary and Marshawn's your nickel, and he goes in to play Gary, but y'all, even in nickel, y'all stayed in pretty much base defense, didn't you, from a personnel standpoint? And part of that was you going into the slot there and stuff. I mean,
right.
What do you think y'all kind of proved to yourself from that standpoint the other night? You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, we got a little depth issue right there, but we knew it was getting third and short, so they was gonna run the ball. So yeah. We had to stay in base personnel. It's gonna be hard to sub Indy package on the field with all their tempo when they get the first down and off the field. So it's next man up. Marshawn was ready to play, so he executed what he had to do.
Vaughn, we've seen the last couple weeks teams have tried to run inside against your defense. Mm-hmm. Do you think they're afraid to try to run outside with the way you guys pursue out there?
I don't know. I haven't really challenged us yet, but I know a team will, and we go prepare for it like no one did before.
How good do you think you guys are when teams do try to get to the edge or try to run outside against the pursuit you guys have?
I think we got a lot of speed, and we could run down anything. So especially with Dan Lee and Joey out there, Gary and Conley, these guys just pursuing to a ball. So I don't think no team can get outside on us.
What do you know about the William Likely kid? You've seen him; he's a good return guy and stuff. What stands out about his game that you've seen a little bit so far on video?
He want to be a playmaker for that team. He got a lot of energy, a lot of passion for that team, and he want to do the most out of it. Mm-hmm. He's a dynamic returner, so we're going to have to get a lot of guys down the field on him, a couple of athletes, so take their out of the return. So, I'm going to do some more film after this interview, so we'll get to it.
When you go against a team like this, though, they've scored 6 points in the last 2 games, got shut out at home the other day and stuff. What do you expect from as a player? Do you expect a desperate team coming in here? What do a team that's going to pull out all its stops? What do you kind of expect from them, I guess, in general?
I expect they're going to play the best football because we're the Buckeyes. We're the #1 team in the nation, so they're going to pull out all stops. They're going to play the best against the #1 team.
Vaughn, describe your relationship with Titus.
Describe it? It's a unique relationship. We hold each other accountable. I know he dropped a pick, and he said I started it or whatever, but I said, no, don't point the finger at me. But, we hold each other accountable. It's a real good relationship. That's like my brother on the other side of the field. We always got each other's backs. We always talk before the play. We know what play that's coming. I'm like, watch, got my back right here. And we just got a unique relationship on and off the field with his parents and my parents. We're like a big family.
Did anybody trip at you on the special teams play where you weren't able to keep it out of the end zone on the touchback?
Oh, no. He didn't get mad at me about that. I got mad at myself about that, but we'll get that off the film. I'll fix it.
What were you mad about? You just didn't just pull the ball into you, or what were you mad about? Because obviously Bryce ran into you.
Right. I was like, Bryce, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But I shouldn't have held on to the ball. I had the ball in my hand.
Yeah,
But it slipped out. So.
Hey, when their quarterback though went 79 on you guys and stuff, did you think y'all were past that as a defense of giving up a play like that? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, is that a teaching moment, humble pie moment? And what do y'all learn from that, for example, going forward as a defense?
But a play like that, a supposed to play like that, anything can happen.
Yeah.
You always got to have leverage to defense. I know we missed 2 tackles on that play.
Yeah.
And I should have kept the leverage on the defense. Coach Ash gave me minus on my sheet for that.
Yeah.
And but it's something to learn from. The guy came in there. He wanted to provide energy and passion for that. He made a play. He was out the gate, so we got to fix that and get it off field.
Hey, Vaughn, you talk about getting better every week, and that you say the defense has been doing that. That would mean that last week was your best defensive performance?
Last week?
I mean, because if you're getting better every week, then doesn't that by definition mean that your Indiana performance would have to be your best one?
It probably was. We was playing sound football with a few plays, a few explosive plays, but really on film we was playing almost to the best defense we've been playing all year together. And I'm very proud of that, and these coaching staff is very proud of that to see it on film. And what can we get better at, and we'll get better each week.
Vaughn, the pass you knocked away in the end zone, what's your thought as looked like he's breaking wide open in the corner of the end zone, and as it was pointed out to me, you had great closing speed on that play to get in position and knock it away. Just what's going through your mind, I guess, at that moment that I've got to get there and make the play?
I know they had 2 routes. They were running on the safety right there. Me and Coach has been talking about it all week. And my message to him was they're not going to catch the ball on me. And just sit back up there in the box and relax. And that's what I did. So it was just all hats off to him and watching film with him. So, and I just made the play then for him.
And what was your view on the final play? It sounds like Eli knocks the ball away from Jones. Just where were you at? I assume you were back in the scrum as well. And just what all happened?
I was looking for work. I was in the middle of the field just looking for work. I thought the guy was going to keep on running. I seen the quarterback just throw a hand grenade up. And Eli batted the ball away. He was lucky and get a penalty on that one for holding the guy. But it was just a sign of relief. The defense stood it out, and we took the challenge, and we stepped up to the challenge and made the play.
Has lack of confidence always been a problem for you?
Oh, no.
Vaughn, what does it do for Eli? Eli had obviously a pass interference call on that drive and stuff, but it looks like more and more against y'all's press coverage, wide receivers are trying to body up with the defender and stuff. So what are the learning moments or teaching moments as you go forward for like a corner like Eli to deal with that kind of tactic?
Right, I know Eli got one and Marshawn got one early when he was in. I just told him to keep playing. Those guys, they go challenge each throw, and that's what they've been doing. They try and throw a back shoulder fade on them in the middle of the field looking for a PI or whatever. But I just told him to keep on playing. The play's going to be made. You brought here for this moment. You here for this moment. So keep on playing. And just don't worry about the flag. We'll get out the field and 3 and out.
So when Eli makes the knockaway on the last play of the game, I mean, what you're there. What does it do for a guy like that? Who's just early. You understand what I'm saying? What is it from a confidence standpoint? What does it do for him?
It does a lot. He's been challenged all day. People been throwing that throw on him all week, all last week too. People been seeing it on film, but they gonna keep on challenging him. I just tell him just keep on playing. He gonna keep on building confidence, and that's what he likes, that people challenge him so he can make plays.
Hey Vaughn, you're
more questions.
You're gonna face a Maryland team that's been trying to find itself and has been experimenting with different lineups and everything. Is it harder to face a team that you think you know what you're going to see and don't see that, or this where you just don't know what to expect? Period.
I really don't know what to expect, but I know we're going to get the best ball they gonna play all year because they always want to knock off the #1 team in America. But like you just can't really go off film what you see now because they're going to pull all the hats and all the stops, all the magic tricks, all out their pockets. I know that's going to come, but we just got to be patient and disciplined.
Vaughn, with the defense you guys play, do you have to accept that they're going to try to hit some back shoulder stuff on you guys? Is that one of the ways to attack this? And really, I mean, what can you do?
Right. We're so aggressive. We just got to be more disciplined with our eyes and keys and just keep on playing aggressive, keep on playing. The penalties go come. It's football, so I got to tell Eli quit holding or whatever, but he going to keep on playing this game. I'm not going to tell him what to do. But we gonna have the confidence back there. We just gotta read our keys and stay disciplined because we know the double moves gonna come too. They're gonna try to attack the safeties in the corner, so we'll keep on playing.
And they finally made the official announcement on Saturday that you guys are wearing the black jerseys for Penn State. What do the guys think of the black uniforms that are coming?
Well, I don't really care about it. I just want to win. That's all I care about. Putting points on the board and just holding the guys out. But I guess it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a blackout for Penn State, so we'll put on the show for you.
Fun, yeah. But past that, you talk about a while ago staying off Twitter, things like that. You know, there are a lot of people out there right now who are looking at y'all's last several games, and their critics rising. Yet y'all are still number one in the polls, you know, and stuff. Do y'all feel like y'all still have things to prove in this season, and that you obviously haven't played your best game and stuff? But what's sort of missing? You think has been missing the last several weeks?
Just starting out fast, like we usually do. You know, the offense usually come out fast, putting 7 points on the board. And defense shutting them out, getting the ball right back to them. They're just putting points on the board and putting points on the board.
Yeah.
And it's just starting off fast. We start off a little sluggish at first, but we just gonna come together as a team and you'll go get it right.